Let's get ready for the second bout of the evening. Middleweight contest over 8 rounds. SOWAH and ADJEI. Officials for this bout: Judge 1, Roger Brown; Judge 2, Erasmus O; and Judge 3, Richard Amivi. The man in charge of this fight is Shadrach Akwe. Boxers reports: SOWAH, ADJEI.
Thank you very much. And I describe this middleweight contest over 8 rounds as battle of experienced boxers. Officials for this bout, we have Judge 1, Roger Bano; Erasmus O is Judge number 2, and Judge number 3 is Richard Amivi. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to roll with bout number 2 of the evening. Introducing the boxer fighting out from the blue corner, this evening is spotted in red and white trunks, red shoe with ash gloves to match, with a weight of 158 pounds. This is the boxer with official record of 26 fights, 6 defeats, 2 draw, 21 wins, and 14 of those wins came by way of knockout. Presenting to you the boxer, ADJEI. Switching over to the red corner, one of the most experienced boxers in our country with a weight of 159 pounds. This is the man who is known to be called the Hammer. Official record: 27 fights, 8 defeats, 19 wins. 13 of those wins came by way of knockout. Shall we please welcome the boxer, SOWAH. And SOWAH is coming from the Second Art Boxing Gym under the tutelage of former boxer Golden Abdul Razak.
For the referee Shadrach Akwe to take the 2 boxers through the last instructions. Cecil, tell me, what is it about these 2 boxers before we get into round 1?
These 2 boxers are actually brothers.
They are what?
They are brothers. I mean, they've been boxing for quite a long time. They work together. They've known boxing. I have followed them since they were closer when we were in Zongole. They have also been in Swalaba and then in Buku. They are brothers. They are brothers. They are brothers.
Jude, I'm at a loss for words. I mean, we have got 2 brothers in the ring. So what? They're putting the blood relation aside and fighting for points and honor. Wow. Well, let's see how the 2 brothers slug it out. If there's anybody who knows the 2 of them well, it's the 2 of them. So let's see how the 2 brothers, and they've also have a lot of rich experience. One has fought 27 times, the other has fought 26 times. SOWAH in the pink. Oh, that's a wild throw there. And a little bit of a showboating to go with it. Quite clear they will size each other up. ADJEI came into the ring a pound less than his brother. So they size each other up carefully. Obviously, I'm sure they know each other's strong points, weak points. This is amazing. So for those who have followed these 2 boxers for quite a while, just as Cecil has done, they know all too well that they all come from the same family.
in the history of boxing. I've never seen this happen before.
This is amazing. Okay, so we now see some solid shots coming in from Isaac SOWAH and Isaac ADJEI. Daniel ADJEI can only show both as we get close to the last 10 seconds of the first round. Some shots to the head of Daniel ADJEI. Well, let's get into the second round of this bout, which is scheduled for 8 rounds. It's a middleweight contest between Isaac SOWAH and Daniel ADJEI. Daniel ADJEI in the red, and Isaac so the showboating will continue in earnest. Big shot there. Well, officially, this is a contest which is sanctioned by the Ghana Boxing Authority, so I guess that one brother would hold a trump card over the other should he win. Wild punches being thrown, nothing comes to chance. Isaac SOWAH again. You showboat a little and then time. Try to get through the big punches. Goes quite under, and yes, Shadrach Wakwe will give him the sign to raise his punches. Well, most of the fans here, it's a very good exchange. And again, wild misses being thrown by SOWAH. Big one there, goes to the body and then goes to the head. Well, viewers, many thanks for staying with us and joining us. As a matter of fact, we're coming to you live from the IDROWHYT event center in Nakokofoto, Dansoma, Accra. It's Boxing Day, and we are here to bring you a good dose of some boxing bouts put together by Kabik Promotions and Management. Currently on your screen is Isaac SOWAH and Daniel ADJEI, two brothers slugging it out in the middleweight category. Oh, that's a big punch to the body, one to the head.
Round 3.
It's round 3 in this bout, scheduled for 8. It's a middleweight contest. Isaac SOWAH taking on Daniel ADJEI. So again, for the very first time, and I'm not too sure how many years, but we have two gentlemen who are slugging it out at the middleweight category. These gentlemen, we've been made to understand, are brothers. Not too sure how the feeling is within the ring, inside the ring. Between these two boxers, they have 53 fights. One has fought 27 times, the other has fought 26 times. And the other identical statistic is that one has recorded 17 knockouts. The other has recorded 14 knockouts. Big throw there by Isaac. And then a little showboating will go with it. Isaac comes forward. Then ADJEI tries a couple of jabs due to his reach advantage, but all to no avail. Gets one to the head and another one. He gets him into the corner. Let's see whether they'll go through the flurry of punches. And Isaac works himself out and misses a punch or two. I'm not too sure if I can do this though. Fight with my own brother in the same weight. A fight that is sanctioned by the GBA, which makes it official. We'll come back to that and find out how the two of them managed to get into the same weight. But it is obvious that both boxers are being very cautious. The hammer has not been in effect. Daniel ADJEI good to go. Isaac SOWAH. We're all waiting for the hammer instinct. Daniel ADJEI in the red corner. That's some quick punching there. A few punches to the body. And then to the head. And then he actually relaxes and takes off the pressure. Viewers, we're whetting your appetite towards the main event of the evening, and that will be the RBO Light Flyweight World Championship title fight. Two Ghanaians who have a go at each other, Joseph Akai Nete and Prince Boa. Before we get there, we also have a national heavyweight championship that's also scheduled for 12 rounds, when Ni Ofe Dodu will take on Osmanu Haruna. Do stick and stay with us, because those two fights will definitely be coming your way, including the national interim middleweight championship between Michael Daku and Mubarak Abubakar. These two boxers obviously have a lot of experience, not wasting most of their punches. To the body and then to the head, that's a good combination. Wild throw once again. So again, the jabs being used to perfection, keeping the opponent at bay. Long one there. What a wild swing. So the two will still continue to trade in a few punches to the body and then to the head. A clinch once in a while. So the round comes to an end.
They've shown excellent boxing history here at IDROWHYT.
We march on. It's round 5 of this bout, scheduled for 8 rounds. Middleweight contest. Isaac SOWAH taking on his brother Daniel ADJEI. Wild misses here and there, wild punches here and there. And I'm not too sure, but it's either they both have respect for each other, or the fact that because they are siblings, they're just trying to be careful not to outdo and harm the other. Good defensive skills being exhibited there by Daniel ADJEI. Ball through by Isaac. Again. And then again. Into the corner now. Let's trade a few punches. Fans urging the two boxers to give up their best. Of course, they're being very careful. I'm sure judges for this fight won't have too much of a problem separating the two. Roger Bano, Judge 1, Erasmus O, Judge 2, and Richard Amevi, the third judge. Match is being handled by seasoned match official Shadrach Akwe. So here with us is another boxing guru, Honorable Ni Lante Vanderpoy, grooming most of the young boxers, or the young journalists I should say, to get to love boxing. Unfortunately, I was part of that school. It's good to see Ni Lante Vanderpoy here. He loves boxing to bits.
Thrilling action from both boxers.
Here we go, round 6, bout scheduled for 8. And it looks like the status quo will continue from what we've seen from round number 1. It's a give and take affair, but it's also a fight where both boxers are being extremely careful. So Isaac SOWAH, he's fought 27 times and lost 8 of those bouts, but he scored a whooping 17 knockouts, which gives us clear indication that he's a good knockout expert. On the left of Ni Lante Vanderpoy is the president of the Boxing Federation. And as we go on, like we told you earlier on, we will get Mr. Kote together with Mr. Fadi Fatal. So we talk a little bit about the partnership between IMAX Media and the Ghana Boxing Federation, 5-year development plan culminating in the Ghana Professional Premier League. And obviously this is just to clear the way for what you can expect on your screens come next year. when IMAX goes into the Professional Boxing League. So fortnightly, there will be bouts coming your way. Boxers will be carefully selected from the various gyms dotted around. And at the end of it all, they will be the beneficiaries of some experience, availability of fights, and of course, some purse money as well. Again, both boxers being too careful. There are no follow-up to the punches being thrown by either of the two boxers. Straight to the face. It's a middleweight contest, and like we said earlier on, we've seen some tough contenders in the middleweight category once upon a time. But at this stage, it looks like it's both boxers are fighting for contention. It looks like, I don't think they're giving off their best. They are not a lot more follow-up punches to all the punches that they've thrown so far. It's just like a training match.
Yeah, I mean, with the ages in which they are now, they've grown. The two brothers are actually grown.
What ages are we looking at?
I'm looking at around one should be around 42, one should be around 39, 40, 42.
Okay.
That is the range. And if they've been able to go as much as the same, then it means that they've done very, very well. They've sold as the act of boxing, but not the counter punching that we need from these two boxers. They've done marvelously well.
Obviously, age is not on their side, as confirmed by Cecil. So we are seeing a lot more of the experience on display. And this is for the young boxers to also pick up a cue from. They reserve a lot of the energy, and then their bursts, well, that landed straight on the face of Isaac. Okay, so the fans are loving it from a certain angle. I mean, they all appreciate that these are two boxers. They also appreciate that they have a lot of experience. And also appreciate that age is not on their side. Like we said earlier on, between these two, a total of 53 fights. Jude, this is round 7. We have one more round to go. It is going to be like this for the next 6 minutes. There won't be any change. At least not that I expected.
I don't see any change in the rhythm of the bout. I mean, two boxers looking very tired, but it's all about the jab. Get the jab in there. I mean, if you look at ADJEI, he's always trying to get the jab in there to cap the opening where he can throw a very ferocious punch. But it has been a very well-determined performance from Isaac SOWAH as well. And SOWAH looking very sluggish and tired, but of course you can't take anything away from the skill and the intelligence that he has also shown here.
Well, it looks like he's got a cut on his mouth, talking about Isaac.
I mean, you look at the two boxers, and clearly from the faces, you can see Isaac SOWAH has taken in much more heavy punches than ADJEI.
Well, the status quo will still continue. They're trying to keep a distance with the jabs. Took a big one on the face again. And then another one. Some good punching there from Daniel ADJEI. gradually come to the end of the 7th round. We've got one more round to go between these two boxers.
He's been active, he's been throwing the punches, and I expect him to be on top of his game in this round as well.
And the final round.
3 minutes to bring the curtain down as far as this bout is concerned. That's the last round. The 8th and the final. Isaac SOWAH and Daniel ADJEI. Two boxers with a lot of experience. They've seen some tough battles in their day. And this evening they've given us a good exposure to the kind of experience they have amassed over the years. Strong, tough one to the body and then one to the face of Isaac. Daniel being the predator for this bout, constantly moving forward. Tries the uppercut. Isaac, that is. The IDROWHYT Event Center here in Nakoko Photo. Dansoma Nakra. It's Boxing Day. And we are whetting your appetite with some boxing bouts. I will get you in the mood. Daniel keeps coming forward. That's a big one. Counter from Isaac. It's a give and take. It's a big one. Combination on Isaac, and wild miss by him. And then goes to the face again. Well, a little bit of a smile there from Daniel. It's been a very careful, steady fight. They've thrown the punches, they've landed quite a few, but they've been very, very economical with the punches that they've thrown here. Going to the end now. And they finish off well.
Ladies and gentlemen, now viewers on Max Television, I'm going to give you an exclusive information about the two pugilists. It's amazing. Over the years, in my introduction, I've made mention that we're going to see two experienced boxers. And we all saw. Shall we put our hands together? It's amazing. And you know the twist and turn of it? These are biological siblings. When we say biological siblings, they are from one mother, one father. Amazing. Shall we put our hands together once again? The guy fighting from the blue corner is the other brother. And the guy from the red corner is the younger brother. Shall we give it to them again, please? Let's give it to them. Incredible. Just unbelievable. Honorable Nilante Vanderpool is in the house. He says he has really enjoyed himself with this fight. Amazing, amazing. Lovely. So we are waiting for the verdicts. We are waiting for the verdicts. And after the verdicts, Obuda Sai should get ready against Jedida Doku. Jedida Doku should get ready for the next bout, and this is also a middleweight contest
over 8 rounds. These are great guys. Amazing. So we are waiting for Obuda Sai and Jadida Duku for the middleweight contest over 8 rounds. A while ago was also a middleweight contest. It was a delight to watch them. It was amazing. And it was irresistible. Referee Shadrach Akwe. Yes, I have the verdicts. I have the verdicts. Now, once again, let's put our hands together with the 2 boxes once again. Let's put our hands together. Now, the judges scored about this way. Judge 1 scored about 76 to 76. Judge 2 scored about 76 to 76. And judge number 3 scored about 77 to 77. So, by a unanimous decision, the fight is a draw. Great, great. Charlie, never. SOWAH, it's unbelievable. Over the past 3 years, congratulations. She have a tough time for you.
I'm a tough time for you.
Charlie, good boxer. Good boxer. Charlie, Shaka Musuani and Musuani Pinaka Musuani Tuni. Show Tuni. Congratulations. You know, senior brother, how do you feel like fighting with your own older brother? Don't feel all day.
I don't want to no about if no or no. Good record, new good record. No, any one in your mouth, body. Actually, she get Malatulera one or Ebeshi.
Mini judge Beshi.
Oh, Mogobeni, I mean, any I'm make a J. Cody, J. Bosses, Abana Mabano, Care, Okaleno, Okaleno, no, Ramano, Ebeshi. If I can no, my pele, if I find.
You are not going to let me show.
In a good fighting, oh, why you going to fight here outside?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's put us together for the brothers. It's amazing. So we are getting ready for the next bout of the evening.